Hi, welcome back. My name is Will, and this is Diamonds Around the World. First and foremost, if you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. So, how is everybody doing today? I myself am doing phenomenally fantastic. Got a week left to go before my vacation starts, so yay on that. But before we do anything else, talk about that, let's talk about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm also still working on Pumpkin by Rita Kanya, area illustration. I'm on the last 3 major rows, but I'm doing a lot of 5200 checkerboarding. And yes, this is a canvas that had the pink lines converted onto it, but I'm not worried about that. So let's see. Friday work for me was, was it productive or not? It was, I don't want to say it was overproductive, but it wasn't underproductive. I dealt with a couple of vendors that came in like normal. But other than that, it was just our normal, what's going to be our normal. Just find things to do, get stuff done, and all that fun stuff. It was... God, sorry about the coughing. I'm only trying to mute and I just didn't think about it. So, like I was saying, it was just our normal, what is becoming our normal, keeping the coffee up to date and almost lost the drill, and finding things to do. Let's see, the one thing I had to deal with Friday morning when I got to work was the overnight team literally lied to us. When we came in, they said, "Oh, you have fresh coffee," and they ran out the door. Literally, they walked out the door, and while they were walking out the door, we had one of our regulars. He looked at us, and said, "Where are they?" He asked where the coffee was, but he had dropped the F word in that sentence too. And we're like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You have no coffee over here." And I'm like, "Are you joking me?" Ouch, hold on. So, and it wasn't like we have a limited coffee to make. We don't have decaf, and we don't have all of our other flavors. We only have our main house flavor. We have a Colombian, and then on the offset we also have a limited offer. And right now that is a bourbon pecan coffee. And on the overnight crew, they should know, okay, let's just make one pot of each flavor because it's slower. No, they didn't have the limited, the LTO coffee, the bourbon pecan going and all. The house and the Colombian coffee, they left sit empty. And they told us that it was full. So I'm like, I'm not playing this game. I'm done. So I messaged my boss. He is back now, thank God. I'm like, "Oh, by the way, we were told this was..." And I told him the situation. And he goes, "Thanks." And he messaged the overnight lead. Well, at this point, I really don't care. If the overnight leads get in trouble, that's their fault. Because they're lying to us on day shift, saying everything's up to code and good. And and it's just not me. Like Gigi, when she works Monday through Thursday, She-Hulk is there Monday through Friday with me. We had Red, she worked Friday morning. Like, the three of us, waiting on who's there. LJ's back from his vacation. Like, we all kind of get upset. Like, oh, we walk in and there's no coffee and there's no sandwiches, there's no hot dogs. And we have all this. Why aren't they doing their job? And it's like, I'm done. I'm just going to my boss now. And I think he's finally getting the gist that we're getting tired of walking in and getting reamed out by drivers. And I don't know what else to do. So I did what I had to do. And then, let me think. Oh my God, the one overnight lead. Well, she's not even a lead. She was offered the position, but they turned her down because of a background situation. That's all I know. That's all I want to know. So, during the month of October, she does this Halloween haunted house where we live in PA. And, they do it Fridays and Saturday nights. And she goes, well, I can't come in till like 11:30 midnight. So I need to be able to make up my hours. Well, so she conned my boss into letting her come in early, like one day a week, to make up the hours that she misses. Well, she called me last week. And she said, oh, there's a day that I'm going to need to take off because my ex-husband and we just lost a good friend. And I'm like, okay, just let me know when it is. We'll figure it all out. I'm thinking that she's probably going to think that she can make up those hours that she's going to lose for this funeral. And in my opinion, she shouldn't. So I'm going to let my boss know about that today, too. But yeah, that was my Friday at work. It was a fun one. Yes, I know I said I'm checkerboarding, but this is how I checkerboard for the fun of it. It keeps a checkerboard design going. I start and then I just go until I get almost enough spots synced, and then I'll just fill them in. But yeah. And then, let's see, Friday night, really nothing happened Friday night after I left work. Just got home, diamond painted, watched some YouTube, been watching, it's called Timeline. It's basically based off, and they do stuff from the history, different shipwrecks, and talking about the ancient Egyptians and all this stuff. So I've been watching a lot of that lately on YouTube. Then Saturday it was, I finished up the middle left and I did this section up here. And then I took my mom to work because she actually called to find out if she was still scheduled to work that day, because they took her off the schedule. And her boss is like, I never took you off. She is, well, someone scratched me off. And she needed to find out about this week's schedule. So she did that, and she goes, well, I need you to work these days instead of these days because of this person can't work this day. And my mom was like, okay, that's fine. We knew it was going to change a little bit. But, yeah. That was Saturday, and then Sunday, she wanted to go to Michael's to check out what little Halloween stuff they had, Christmas stuff. She needed to pick up some floss for cross-stitching for one of her pictures. So we did that. We both picked up stuff from Make Market. So I will have a video from that. There's actually one of the things I'm probably going to do like next month. It's a Christmas tray. You'll see it when I do the video. But yeah, that was a Sunday trip. And after that, we went and got Chinese for dinner. And then got home, ate the Chinese. I had to run out to the grocery store and pick up some of my Pepsi Zero because I ran out. No big. Easy peasy to do that. And then I literally sat here contemplating on when I should start doing this section because it's all 5200. Could I multi-place it? Yes. But I really didn't feel like doing that, and I didn't feel like just doing it one by one, so this is what I've been doing with the 5200 on this. Hold on. I've just been multi-placing it. I mean single placing it and making up designs. Until I can't make designs, and then I just start doing the rest. Let's see, Diamond Art Club is dropping 2 mystery canvases today. A Dakota Detweiler and a Biz Bazaar, once again. I own 1 Dakota Detweiler, and that is What Lies Beneath, and I got that on off a D-Stash auction from Anthony over at Single and Placing, or yeah, Single and Placing. I got that from him like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I can't remember when he did his last live auction. But I have it kitted up. I just haven't worked on it yet. I really should, because I have enhancements from DPO Sparklers that go on it. And I really should get to that one because that was like the only Dakota Detweiler canvas unwanted. And I haven't even worked on it yet. So yeah, I would say that's like a unicorn one for me. But yeah, I'm planning on getting that one, and then I'll probably get that dry mounted or framed. I haven't decided yet. Dry mount is probably going to be the easiest way to go with all of my canvases that I want to do. Except for the ones that I'll just go buy a picture frame from Walmart and frame them myself. But yeah. Let's see, anything else interesting? Not really. I did get a notification saying that one of my wish list items was back in stock. It was kind of shocking that it was back in stock because it's a mystery kit from the Halloween drop. It was a Sarah Richter one, so I'm thinking someone canceled the order or they just got more in because it was a pre-order from when they dropped them, and they probably just guessed on how many they were receiving, and they received more, so it's back in stock. But I'm not going to worry about it because my goal is Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the Christmas mystery box when it comes out. That is my goal for the rest of the year. So, yeah, that's what my plans are for that. What else? I'm hoping to have this picture done by Friday the 24th, maybe the 25th, Saturday. so I can have it fully finished. I know I gotta upload pictures to Summer's Whip Parade for next week on Tuesday. Okay, so we're coming to a section where I'm going to be stuck at, like right here, because I can't go up, but I could go down sideways. So this is where I'm going to start filling in all the oddball spots, like the corners and all that stuff, and start making it into a checkerboard. But yeah, I totally forgot what I was talking about there for a minute. Haha, good job me. Well, I got one for you. So I signed up for the Christmas premieres here on YouTube that gets held by Crafts with Crashly. So now I just need to find a project to work on. See if I can find some tag questions for Christmas. That's going to take at least an hour. And get that pre-done next month, so I can get it uploaded and set it as a... I might use one of my Michaels canvases or off canvases for that. But yeah, can't wait to do that. Hopefully that, and because I got it in early enough, I was able to say what day I wanted. Last year I did it, it ended up being on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. I think I requested Christmas Eve. I didn't specify time zone, I just said whenever. But I wanted it like afternoon, so at least this time I can join in on the chat, because it would be a oh my god, I know that word, I just can't think of it. Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna have to Google some chat with me questions, and I might go see if Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights or Katie over at Diamonds and Washi has a set of tag questions from last year's holiday stuff that I can borrow and run with. Because I think last year's I just kind of Googled them and just ran with them. There was like tag questions and there was like trivia questions, but yeah, can't wait to do that. But as you can see, I've gotten pretty far down here. I'm filling in all this, and then I'll fill in the rest. I'll probably finish this today on Sunday night, and then tomorrow I'm thinking to do the left hand side, so then I just have to do the middle last. But yeah, that is something I have to decide. So if you haven't and you like what you see, please hit the like and subscription button. It does help the channel out a lot. Down below in the comments, let me know your... No, hold on. Not your. Leave me, like I said, a Halloween emoji, any of them. We're on the Halloween emojis right now. Why not go for it? And also let me know where I can find some tag questions for the Christmas premieres. Yeah, that's it, premieres. A Christmas premiere video. So I can kind of see if I like any of them. If you know who would have them. But I'm going to go looking myself. But other than that, and then also hit the notification button to be notified for when I post my videos. I post them all the time, Monday through Friday. But other than that, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. This is Diamonds on the World. Have a good one. Bye.